Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Kumastar Reviews. I'm TJ Duckett, and what we've got is the TFCon exclusive version of Fansproject's LER or Lost Exo Realm 01 Columpio. The difference between this version and the standard release, which comes out in August, is that it replaces the bronze, like so here, with the gold plating, as well as the chromed red here. It's going to be a regular red plastic as seen on the Diaclone figure. And speaking of the Diaclone rider, this is actually exclusive to this version, where the retail release is actually going to come with a Target Master, which is a figure of its own, but that turns into an axe form. So, alright, just taking a look at some of the options before I forget. Those actually peg together, and with the rider, which is a throwback to the old Diaclone toys that Hasbro originally took the design cues from, there you go. And he can most definitely ride on Columpio. Okay. Alright, and just to take a quick look at the rider figure himself. Ball jointed, shoulders and hips. Good amount of posability there. Alright, his head does turn. Mine's really tight, so I try not to mess with it too much, but yeah, pretty cool. And another cool feature is that his feet actually have magnets on them, so strong magnets too. Throwback to the old metal riders of the Diaclone toys. Okay, we're going to get him out of the way for the moment. Now we'll take a look at Columpio himself. And this is the first of, I believe, 6 Dinobots that Fansproject's doing, so really excited for this. Zoom out a bit. Taking a look at this guy from all angles. Okay. Now, posability wise, each of these is a separate ball joint, so lots of playability in the neck area. And of course, tilting head, opening mouth. Zoom in there so you can see some detail. Yeah, really cool. Of course, bend in the elbows and knees, tilts in the feet. So good amount of posability. It would have been neat if there was playability in the tail, just because as a photographer I love poses where they're like swinging the tail, hitting things, that kind of stuff. But even as is, it's a good angle and whatnot, so in a set position it looks right. Okay, that's the alt mode. Now we're going to transform it into the robot mode. Not even doing a separate section for this because it's a really simple transformation. Alright, so gonna split. And each of these sides, it's kind of bends out there. It's got tabs, but it's not a scary thing. Just kind of pull out. See? You got them angled. Now for the legs, I start with taking the tail halves, putting them in slightly so that you can bring the legs down. If you didn't do that part, it'd block it. The end of the tail pegs in, rotate that tail piece, and then it pegs in on the inside. Alright, now with that, bend it in, bring that in. Okay, the foot's already there, so that's one of the legs. I'm going to do this side a little bit faster because I just showed you guys, but yeah, it's all a very natural feeling, which I like. Okay. Alright, so there's that. With these, just bring them out. Then you see those two parts, they come out more. These flaps, put them in. Okay, bring the head back. With the hands, these feet, flip back, opens, flip the hand out, put it back up. Of course, same on the other side. Okay, so that just leaves the head. The torso here actually extends, which gives you more room to flip this out and pull the head up. And even with that being extended, if you put the head in far, it's kind of a pain. So what I'm going to do is take the sword and just wedge it out. Okay. And there we go. Alright, so just give you guys a quick view. Now the weapons. The weapons do. He comes with a rifle that has a bayonet on the end. You can put the bayonet in, or bayonet in or out. And his sword. Now I don't know if the retail release is going to come with both of those weapons. I did not take a look at that. I didn't see them in hand. I only saw the Target Master. So these weapons might be exclusive as well, but don't quote me on that. One thing I didn't go over while he was in alt mode, he has weapon storage on his shoulders for each of the weapons. But he also has those same ports on the Dino back legs as well, so you could peg him in just the same. There's that. Now just looking at some of his posability. Ball jointed, rocking shoulders, bicep swivel, actually double jointed bicep or elbows. No wrist swivel, unfortunately. So okay, ball jointed thighs, thigh swivel, double jointed ratcheting knees, which is cool. And then kneecaps or knee pads, they actually go out. So yeah, lots of posability in them. That side came unpegged. There we go. Alright. Now his hands, his index through pinky, they're all on a pin, so they can open and close. We'll do. I just close them all the way and then put the weapons in. It's easier like that because they don't clip in. Right. With the sword, I found it helps if you actually kind of use that area and tab it in, or you can keep it above, either way. But there we go. Put the gun back in. And yeah, this is a really awesome first entry. I'm more of a Grimlock as the main Dinobot guy. The others, I never really cared too much about growing up. Even Grimlock, you know, even though he was my favorite Dinobot, I guess I just really wasn't a Dinobot person in general as a kid. But yeah, there you go. That is Fansproject LER01 Columpio, the first of their Dinobots. This is the TFCon exclusive version, like I said, the retail release is going to replace these chromed, metallic looking parts with more of a bronze, gold, normal plastic, and regular red plastic, similar to the red plastic on the Diaclone Rider that is also exclusive with it. Okay. Before I go, take a look at the box real quick. Really cool throwback style box. It is different from the retail release. Really nice layout. Good photos and everything like that, showing off the different modes, front, back. Alright. And once again, this has been a Kuma Style Review. I'm TJ Duckett, and I look forward to seeing you guys next review. Thanks for watching.